Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. Today's Saturday, and it's the practical episode, and this week's guide might be the most immediately useful one we've done on the show. Because Spain has one of the most transparent and consumer-friendly label systems of any wine country in the world. Once you understand it, you can decode almost any Spanish bottle in 10 seconds. So let's break it down. The aging classification first, because this is the one that appears across virtually all Spanish red wine regions and that directly tells you what you're getting. We covered it in detail on Tuesday for Rioja, but that same system applies to Ribera del Duero, Priorat, and most other Spanish appellations. 4 terms to know are Joven, which is young wine, little or no oak, fresh and fruity, meant for immediate drinking. Buy this when you want something approachable and inexpensive and are not looking for complexity. Crianza, minimum 2 years aging, at least 1 in oak. This is the everyday workhorse of Spanish wine and the best price to quality tier for most producers. A well-made Rioja or Ribera Crianza at $15 to $25 is one of the most reliable wine purchases available anywhere. Reserva, which is 3 years minimum aging and at least 1 in oak. It has more complexity, more structure, and more aging potential. This is where most of the serious quality to value propositions in Spanish wine live, typically in the $30 to $60 range. And Gran Reserva, which is 5 years minimum, at least 2 in oak, made only in the best years by the top producers. If you see a well-priced Gran Reserva from a serious house with 8 or more years of age on it, that's almost always a spectacular buy. Next is vintages by region. Rioja. 2019 was exceptional, generous, ripe, beautiful, structured wines now entering a lovely drinking window. 2016 is another outstanding vintage, producing more classically styled, structured wines that need more time. 2015 was very good and is drinking beautifully right now, particularly at Reserva level. You should avoid 2013 and 2014 at top tiers as those were difficult growing seasons. And Ribera del Duero, avoid 2013. Ribera del Duero 2020 is being called one of the great modern vintages, exceptional balance, freshness, and depth. 2018 was also outstanding. 2017 was warm and produced rich, opulent wines that are drinking well now. Priorat 2019 and 2017 were both excellent. And 2015 from top producers is extraordinary and worth seeking at current prices. Rías Baixas, the reds, drink young, within 2 to 4 years of vintage for most bottles, though the best single vineyard examples can age remarkably. 2022 and 2021 are also both excellent recent vintages. Value picks at every price tier. Under $20 include Bodegas Muga. Crianza is one of the most reliable and enjoyable wines in Spain at this price. Martin Kodak's Albariño for seafood occasions, which is $20 to $40. Pesquera Crianza from Ribera del Duero is extraordinary value. Ramirez del Ganuza Reserva from Rioja is excellent quality at around $35. Camins del Priorat from Alvaro Palacios is the best entry into Priorat at around $25. $40 to $80 Emilia Moro Reserva, Artadi, Viñas de Gan, Dos Cepas Bellas Albariño, all exceptional. If you want to spend $80 and above, look for La Rioja Alta Gran Reserva 904, Pesquera, Janas Gran Reserva, Masdois from Priorat, world-class wines at prices that significantly undercut equivalent French quality. The sommelier script for Spanish wine is, I'm looking for a Spanish red, I want something with real character and age, either a Reserva or Gran Reserva, from a serious estate in Rioja or Ribera del Duero. I prefer wine with at least 5 years of bottle age, and I'm curious about traditional style if you haven't. What do you have that over-delivers for the price? That question signals that you understand the aging classification, you have a regional preference, you appreciate both traditional and modern styles, and you're vintage aware. Any knowledgeable sommelier will immediately engage with more depth and enthusiasm. For white wine, say, I'm looking for a Rías Baixas, Albariño, ideally from a single estate producer rather than a cooperative. And from the most recent vintage available. What's the most interesting one you have on the list? Tomorrow, we'll go into the Sunday recap, my personal top 5 from the whole week, a 3-sentence cheat sheet, and a preview of next week. Rosé week. You don't want to miss it. That's the Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for the next Decant.